Heather, that's all right. We're here today to honour the great Kunanyi, which unites this magnificent capital of ours and the people of Tasmania. That mountain is shared by 250,000 people who look at it every day. It brings us together. Its majesty, its beauty, its changing nature is something which lifts the spirit of this city, and we know there's nothing like it in any other city in Australia, and as far as we're concerned, there's nothing like Kunanyi elsewhere on earth. It brings us together, and it has brought us together here today. Here we have more than 3,000 people, thousands of people, for the mountain, for this great living entity which brings joy to all our lives. And here we have this proposal, not about spirit, not about beauty, not about unifying, not about keeping, but about trashing for money. That's what this cable car is about. That we are human beings, part of the fragile, living face of this little planet, which so far as we know, is the only one in the universe which has life, love and laughter as we human beings can share on this planet. And there's nothing disappearing off the face of this planet faster than its wildness, its naturalness, its remoteness, that thing which inspirits us, which is so important to all of us because it's an avenue to our own origins. It speaks to us about who we are, physically and mentally. And if we can't defend that here in Tasmania, who on earth will do? We're here today to defend this natural planet and this icon of that natural planet on the back door of this great city, which tells us about the wildness, the remoteness, the thing that makes Tasmania already internationally famous. We don't need that developed. We don't need roads, resorts, cable cars in there, Mr. Hodgman. People are coming here because it's like it is. I remember this Premier's grandfather calling me at the height of the Franklin campaign to say, Bob, here's something you must do. And I did that something. And that saved the Franklin River. Bill Hodgman now has the job of honouring that protection of the wilds. He's gone the wrong way. He needs to go back. All he needs to do is listen to we the people of Tasmania, and he'll get it right. Ladies and gentlemen, this week on Thursday, I spoke again with Carlton and United Breweries, the owners of Cascade. And I said to them, Paul and I like an evening Cascade draft. Please don't have us stop drinking it. I didn't mention the word. They said, oh, we don't want to boycott. Oh, I said. But let me tell you, and this is presumptuous of me, as a result of that conversation, they will make a determination about whether Mr. Bold and the cable car company can anchor this cable car in their lands within the next 8 weeks. That is a critical decision. I think Mr. Bold knows the currents against him. I think Carlton United Brewery has an international reputation it wants to keep. And I think Carlton United Brewery is going to say, Thumbs down. But what if despite all of that it goes ahead? Well, the world's going to know about it. 25 years ago, I went with Robert Aitken from Edinburgh to the Cairngorms in the great mountains of Scotland to protest against a cable car in the Cairngorms, and they stopped it. Ladies and gentlemen, today Robert Aitken from Edinburgh with joy is here in Hobart, from the other side of the planet, a symbol of things to come to stop this cable car. I just have one question to ask. If the worst comes to the worst, if the government doesn't listen and rides with its secrecy and roughshod over the people and the spirit of this city, will you once again join with me and everybody who loves this mountain and go to the top of the mountain in defiance of what they are going to do? Hands up, I'll do that, I'll support it. There's the message, Mr. Hodgman. We are on the move. Kunanyi is in our safekeeping, and Kunanyi will be saved from this cable car.